I'm absolutely flabbergasted by how Velma, the new Scooby-Doo show on HBO Max, managed to have the biggest premiere day of any HBO Max original, despite the fact that it's just plain bad. I mean, come on, the reviews from critics were mixed at best, and the fan base is up in arms about the changes to the characters and tone of the show. But still, people tuned in. For starters, I think a lot of people were just really curious about how bad the show really was. You know, like when you hear someone talking trash about a movie, but you still want to see it for yourself. And it definitely helped the show get more viewers. But let's be real, that doesn't excuse the fact that the show is bad. Another reason could be that the show was critic proof. Even though critics didn't love it and fans were mad, the show still managed to get a ton of views. I think this is because the show is meant for adults, and they're less likely to be swayed by bad reviews. Plus, the show had a good marketing campaign, which helped to get the word out there. And let's not forget, the show also had a diverse cast with a bisexual East Asian Daphne, a South Asian Velma, and a Black Norville. That also attracted a lot of viewers and made the show more inclusive. Honestly, I'm just so disappointed by this show. As a fan of the original Scooby-Doo franchise, it breaks my heart to see the beloved characters being portrayed so poorly. The Velma in the show is nothing like the clever and sassy Velma we all know and love, and the rest of the characters aren't much better. The tone of the show is completely off, and the plot is weak. I can't even begin to express how frustrated I am that this show was given the green light in the first place. It's a shame that despite all the potential, Velma ended up being a disappointment to fans and critics alike. It's a slap in the face to the legacy of the Scooby-Doo franchise and to the millions of fans who have loved the characters for decades. I understand that the show was trying to be edgier and more adult-oriented, but that doesn't mean you have to completely change the characters and the tone of the show. It just seems like the creators didn't understand what made the original so special and instead tried to make it something it's not. It's also disappointing that the show has a diverse cast, and yet it seems that it's only there for the sake of it and not to tell a meaningful story. It seems like the creators were more interested in making a buzz than a good show. I understand that the show had its moments that made it successful. It's clear that Velma is a trash show that should have never been made. It's a shame that it managed to get the biggest premiere day of any HBO Max original despite its poor execution. It's a disappointment to the fans and to the legacy of the Scooby-Doo franchise.